Hello there, everyone. I am your German snob, and I'm here with another episode of Let's Play Hitman Blood Money. Alright, something I want to address. It might seem a bit like I've been slacking off recently with my uploading schedule. But I have an excuse. The thing about this game is that you can save during missions, but when you close the game, those saves are lost and you have to start the mission you've been playing anew. Like, it makes pretty much a permanent save after every mission, but if you save in a mission, you lose that save once you exit the game. I have no idea why that's the case. I think that's a terrible feature, but that is the case. Now, the problem is that when I get home after work, it's usually about 6 o'clock in the evening when I get to play. And considering that I have to play every mission in basically one sitting, and let's just assume it takes me about 30 minutes. Then I have those 30 minutes and I have another 3 hours before the video is rendered and uploaded. And, you know, during the week I kind of don't have that time. So, I try to be more productive at weekends. Well, I will do my best. This game is not overly long, so it should work out fine. But it's still kind of, well, it kind of bums me because usually it is pretty important to me to upload at least 5 videos a week. But I digress. So, next mission, Flatline.
47-2.
Have a cutscene.
We knew it was. We were so confident we set up an international task force to hunt him down and destroy him.
Even assuming this guy exists, he's still just an assassin. What's the big deal?
The big deal. He's the perfect clone. His DNA is a how-to manual for any cloning lab in the world. With Mr. 47 in their clutches, there'd be nothing to stop a rogue state from building an entire platoon of 47s. A whole army.
These public statements you've been making against cloning, is this what it's all about?
Of course.
But surely you can't oppose all the uses of cloning. The medical advances, the possible curing of...
Medicine won't do us much good if we're all the slaves of some clone army dictatorship, will it?
Off the record, Jack. You're not serious.
You have no idea how serious. That's why we had to eliminate 47. Having him on the loose was just too dangerous.
Why not go after whoever created him?
Well, we did. But whenever we got too close, our agents got killed.
By 47?
See for yourself.
.45.
I'm sorry we have to meet like this.
It's dangerous to meet in person. You're normally more prudent. What's going on?
Looks like we've got a mole at the agency. Here's your briefing.
Thanks. I'll read it later.
How's that wound healing?
Fine. Are we done here?
One thing. We haven't been able to get a positive ID on the target. There's a government agent in there already, though we think he knows. The price for his knowledge is getting him out alive.
And that raises my price.
Already factored in. Take this.
Designer poisons?
The clinic only lets clients out when they're fully recovered or dead. The injection puts its victim into a hibernatory state. Apply the antidote on the lips to revive them.
What if this agent's already dead?
I trust you, 47. The money's been transferred to your account. It's good to have
Indeed.
you back, 47. I'm glad to hear you're fully recovered. Your next assignment's in Northern California. 3 mobsters have been checked into a rehab clinic for alcoholics. One of them plans plans to turn state's witness as soon as he's discharged. Our client wants to avoid that, but we don't know which of the three is the target. An undercover agent placed at the clinic to find out hasn't been heard from in a few days. The clinic will only discharge patients if they're sober or dead. The agent who's in there is apparently being kept drunk for unknown reasons, so you'll have to kill him to get him out, but we need him alive. We're giving you an experimental serum that'll give him the appearance of being dead, along with the antidote to bring him back once you're out. Something's very wrong with this clinic, 47. Keep your eyes open.
I don't think there's anything we need to buy. But just to be sure, I'm gonna have a look. Okay, no. Already have. Not really. Long range detonator. I don't think so, not in this mission. And the rest is not available. So let's just start it. You know, coming back to this game after having played the sequel not too long ago. Oh, wait, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, sequel. This game has a sequel called Hitman Absolution, which came out last year. It wasn't bad, but it was way worse than this one. Like, it had, in my opinion, too many trappings of a, like, of an unusual stealth game, that's what I'm saying. It had, like, too many of these get from one side of the room to the other one undetected sections. And not really quite enough of what makes this game great. I thought it was kind of a disappointment. It was not bad, it did have its moments, and overall I enjoyed it. But I vastly prefer this game. So yeah, what I was saying, but coming back from Absolution, I'm kind of surprised how seriously this game takes itself. Like, you see, Absolution had kind of a I wanted admission paper. Absolution had kind of that always popular B-movie-like grindhousey feel to it that I thought was pretty, well, fitted the game pretty well. Though, admittedly, I will say that maybe it overdid it a bit on the silly parts. But you know, seeing how this... I'm gonna be honest here, how stupid the story of this game is to begin with, I don't really mind that. So yeah, so now I'm kind of surprised how serious this game takes this whole clone story kind of thing. Hey! Oh, sorry.
Did that weird new doc brief you on the client in confinement?
What new doc, nurse?
You know, the not-so-nice one. He kind of looked like an albino.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, he just saw the one client and then left in a hurry, so I'm sure it was no big deal. He was scary, though.
No, right. So, believe it or not, there has actually been a movie based on these games. And, excuse me, I'm gonna get back to that later, but first, hello, nurse! Here's my admission paper.
Welcome, you'll be staying in room A. Just step into the dressing room, change into a robe, and leave your clothes and personal effects for safekeeping.
Alright, I will. So, let's get ourselves a patient's robe. I don't think we have any... Well, we have our usual items. We don't have any weapons, however. And that's all they're searching for. So, let's put on the robe. So, as I was saying, there is a movie based on this game series, just called Hitman. I've actually seen it. And... You're going to search me, right? You're not?
I have to search you, sir.
Oh, yes, you will. So, as I was saying, like, all things considered, it was a bad movie.
Thanks. You're all set.
It definitely was. But I kind of enjoy it. it was bad in kind of an endearing way. Like, make no mistake, it was a B movie, for all its worth. It kind of, and it's not even a decent translation of the game. It has actually a lot of action and explosions and all that kind of silly stuff. But I thought it was kind of endearing. You know, it played out like a really sleazy James Bond movie. And I kinda dug it. I wouldn't really recommend it. But, hello.
If you need an ear, just drop by my office. If I'm not in, there's always at least one of us around.
Alright, I'll get back to you. Now please turn around, let me save. Now in this mission there are 3 enemies that we have to take out. Like, okay, no, you only have to take out one of them and you're supposed to find out which one of them. But the funny thing is you get a bonus if you take out all 3 of them. So this doesn't actually require you to think in any way. So you just what we are going to do is open the globe. Someone hid a bottle of whiskey in there. That bottle of whiskey, we are going to poison it. Oh, someone saw me. Silly me. Cut. So we wait a further moment. But this gives me the opportunity to showcase, or not, that he's going to... Well, actually, maybe not. He also seems to have a tray of donuts next to him that we could probably also poison. But right now we won't. Right now we will do something else entirely. Right now we are gonna go up. And...
Hey, buddy. You seen any of the docs around?
no, sir.
I usually get my session now, you know.
Alright.
Can't find a doc.
Well, you keep looking for one. I think one, like room A is our room. Truth be told, these are pretty luxurious, aren't they? I mean, if you ever had the opportunity to see a mental clinic from the inside, you are going to find out that they are pretty bare bones in that regard. Don't allow too many luxuries. Gonna get my pronunciation straight. So, but yeah, this apparently is some sort of fancy-ass rehabilitation clinic. Also, I would very, very much enjoy and appreciate if you stopped looking at me, man. Because I want to sneak in one of those rooms. Maybe that one, actually. Yes, yes, that one, exactly. Now, he has a small portable oven in here. If we turn up the gas, this whole thing is going to blow up as soon as he enters it. So that would take care of the first guy. Though really, assassinating these 3 gangsters is not really the difficult part of this mission. The difficult part of this mission is to get out that agent that we have to get out. Because this means we have to sneak into the basement of this clinic, which is going to turn out to be pretty difficult. Because it requires you to do some actual sneaking. Also, I just poisoned the thing. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to kill that guy. And excuse me, another save. I think it won't hurt us too much if we use up our 2 saves right here, because... well, just because. Well, he's going to go to those... and they basically all say the same. But he's going to go to lift some weights, which we can take as an opportunity to kill him in an accident. Though I'm not quite sure of what you had to do here. Is it a timing thing? I don't know. Oh shit. Well, I'm going to make a cut here. Excuse me for a moment.